can you help me get the money out of this property? And I'm like, well, let me do a little bit more fact finding. What do you want to get the money for the property for? Well, I want to buy another property because I want to go and buy cash flow. And I said, okay, sounds sensible. Sounds sensible. But now, buying cash flow doesn't solve your problem. And the reason it doesn't solve your immediate problem because you're $1,200 a month in debt servicing and you have no job. So even if you pull some money from this property, you're not going to be making the money you think you're going to be making because that property is going to have debt servicing and then there's a difference between your gross and your net income. But you still got this $70,000 of debt looming over your head. So you're going to be in the same position. And she said, Will, you're the first person to tell me the truth. You just didn't try to sell me on something. You told me that I need to get back to ground zero. And I said, yeah, we got to get back to ground zero. So this is the plan. We're going to go and move your property to a debt service coverage ratio loan because you don't have to have a job. I'm going to connect you with my lender who can make the deal happen. Okay, I'm going to connect you with my lender who can make the deal happen. And then we're going to take that money and we're going to go pay off all of that debt. And here's why. Because now we've paid off expensive money with cheap money. The money from the property is going to come in at, let's just say, worst case scenario, 9% interest. And based upon how much she was going to borrow versus how much the potential rent would be, it would have enough to service that consumer debt, and she would still make some money every single month.